Hi and welcome to this introduction to thought field therapy or tapping. And quite simply, this technique can be used to collapse or drastically reduce negative feelings and emotions. And it does so using the energy in our meridians. And meridians are energy pathways that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. And as I'm sure you know, acupuncture uses meridians, and in that instance, you put needles in certain points on the meridian. TFT is much simpler, and of course you can do it yourself, which is one of the main benefits. And what we do is literally tap, literally as simply as this, certain key points on the body, and each point is on the tip, one end or the other of a meridian, and that can change how you think and feel. And one of the ways that it works is that it helps to balance your polarity, because your body, and indeed every cell in your body, has a polarity, just like a battery has a plus and a minus. And we want to keep our energy flowing in the right direction. Now, if you take your hand, either side of your hand is the equivalent of the plus and minus on a battery. They have different polarities. And the most simple of all TFT techniques is literally just tapping your hand. And if we use the metaphor of a seesaw, so in the center of a seesaw, you've got the fulcrum with the seesaw across the top. And this is effectively, metaphorically, what this point is, this meridian here. And when you tap the side of your hand, it does nothing more than bring you into balance, but sometimes that's all you need to be able to clear your mind and help you to feel better. So that's the first technique I want to share with you, is quite simply to tap the side of your hand. And as you do it, just take a couple of deep breaths. Always breathe out for longer than you breathe in, and you will be surprised how such a simple technique can just give you that shift in energy and change your emotional state. Now, to take that to the next level, we're going to use what we're going to call the triangle sequence, and I'm just using that as a description because we're going to make that shape to help you remember the sequence. So you might want to just check in and see how you think and feel, and then do it at the end of the sequence and see if you notice a shift. And the great thing about TFT is that, as I say, you can do it on yourself easily, but it is absolutely risk-free. You can do no harm. And if you don't need it, your polarity is already in balance, and you tap anyway, it's just a case of keeping your energy strong, and prevention, of course, is better than cure. So you might want to just check in, see how you feel, just do a top to toe review of your body or your emotional state, and then begin by tapping that first point at the bottom of the hand. I like to just do one breath each point, breath in and longer breath out, and then index finger on the top of the hand, same thing with the breath. And then we're going to do both collarbones here, right on these knobbly bits. And this point you can really give some vigorous oomph to. So I like to use my fists here. And then the tip of the triangle is under your nose. And this meridian comes from the base of the spine all the way up and over to the top of your head. And then underneath, this meridian comes up the front of the body. And so effectively they balance your body front and back. So they are the governing vessel and the central vessel. And then we're going to do under the nose again. So that's a little 1, 2, 3. You can do your collarbones on the way down if you want to. And then index finger on the other hand. So we've gone up one side, we're going down the other. And we finish at the bottom on the other hand. So that's a very simple technique, and prevention is better than cure. So if you do that in the morning when you clean your teeth, in the evening when you clean your teeth, and throughout the day, just tap the side of your hand, then you will be really helping to keep your energy and your mindset and your emotions clear and positive. I'm Janet Thomson, and you can find out more about these techniques on www.powertochange.me.uk.